Sorry about that. So I don't, but I don't. There's a bunch of buildings area. I don't really feel like going in an area right now, and then I have no idea where else it would be.
To you, that doesn't seem all. To me,
What is that noise? Jesus Christ! You're stepping on a.
Can I help you with anything, Mum?
I'll take a look. Sure.
I still have a few things in stock.
Nothing I don't want. Okay, so I can assume it wouldn't be in the store. Refrigerators don't have anything in them. Well, it doesn't look like those things work very well, gotta say.
Welcome to Penelia's Bakery. My name is Crisp. Can I take your order?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Tort! What have we got?
Tort.
Yes.
Oh, that helps so much. Whatever, give me XP. Handy eats.
Welcome to Handy Eats. Feel free to seat yourself. I'll be right with you.
Okay.
Wonderful. You're just in time. Right this way, please.
Is there stuff in here? There's Jet.
General Atomics. Well, leader in consumer electronics.
That's it.
Wow, that helped so much.
From chores to childcare, errands to entertaining, no task is too good for Mr. Happy to happen. And our models are legendary for their reliability and durability. With proper servicing, your Mr. Handy can last a lifetime. For military clients, General Atomics is proud to offer our Mr.
Okay, I don't really care.
Welcome to Manly. I'm afraid our boxing instructor, the chap, is a little under the weather today. If there's anything you need, I'm sure Daddy can help you. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Dance. Hey.
Hey.
ready. Let's see what you've got.
Mainly that. Oh god, I'm still over encumbered.
Hey.
Well, let's see what you've acquired.
Alright. Let's go on with the mission. Hell yeah. That was a weird sidetrack. Sorry to take away from the main story for something as silly as that. I figured it'd be more interesting, but no. The password probably won't give me much of anything anyway. I don't expect it to. Yeah, this is probably gonna be my last episode for the night. I'm so freaking tired right now. Here we are.
Refrain from opening fire inside the Institute. It could jeopardize our entire mission.
Sir,
You have your assignment, soldier. Move out.
Oh, I have to talk to her. That's right.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto. You wanted to get into the Institute, right? Well, what are you waiting for?
During a radiation storm.
Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up.
If nothing else, it makes it
Everything on
more
screen.
interesting.
Let me start scanning for the
Entertaining.
signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now.
Are you trying to go with me,
Wow,
Maxon?
there's
You're
a
standing
heck of a
really
lot
close.
of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch.
Here we go.
Transmit in 3, 2,
This is exciting.
stay safe, soldier.
Whoa. I got a little blood on my forehead. Oh, God. Oh, God. What was it called? She didn't tell me what it was called. Wait, hold on. Network scanner holotape. Network scanner. Sorry. I saw one thing that I forgot to click on. Okay, whatever.
Hello.
Uh-oh, he sees me.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
This is so creepy.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Yes. How'd you know that? This is the only way I can go, so...
No way to pick this. Would need the key. No use.
What am I supposed to do?
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, Daddy's gone, but I'm here. Mommy's here now.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. Mommy's here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your mother. To talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
Just... help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time.
No.
It's me.
No.
I am Sean.
Stop.
I am your son.
I thought it would be, but I wasn't sure. Stop.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in.
What?
In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today.
That's crazy.
I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They need your help, Sean. It's rough up there, to say the least.
No, back.
We've
That's not-
tried that. Surprised? The Institute once tried to help create a stabilized Commonwealth government. It
I'm not gonna
ended
side
in
with the
bickering,
Institute.
infighting. It was a disaster.
I'm
No.
not going to side with the Institute.
We look after our own now.
I don't care.
Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
Quick save. No.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
I don't expect you to understand or...
Sorry, I had my I do that sometimes. I had my other hand full, so I just used my chin to knock the stick over. Or at least it must have looked weird on the camera.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
How could you say that about
For
your
many
father?
years, I never questioned
Fuck
who
you,
my
Sean.
parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. I know there's more for us to discuss, but the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
No.
I won't be a part of this. I can't.
Why? Because of the reputation of the Institute. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Your institute has done some horrible things.
Yes, well, the world is not what it used to be. What about the people you've aided in order to get here? What atrocities have they committed? The Brotherhood of Steel. They believe they're the only ones fit to control technology.
Shut up.
And destroy
No.
anyone who opposes them.
You don't talk
And
shit
you
on the
would side
Brotherhood.
with them.
Yes.
None have any true claim to nobility in this world. Those days are gone. But we are not the monsters we have been cast as. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
No.
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
I'm sorry to hear that. I had certainly hoped we could work together. But every man must make his own decisions. If you choose to leave, I cannot force you to stay. Understand, though, that I cannot allow you to remain within the Institute. You may have safe passage back to the relay, where you will be sent back to the surface. But from that point, you must be considered hostile. I am sorry. I must think first of the safety of the Institute, and in the cruel world that has developed, Those who are not with us are against us. The elevator will return you to the relay.
1 second. Quick save, see if I can get past him, see if I can talk to Dr. Lee. Am I good now? Haha. Can I go anywhere? Oh, I hope I can go somewhere. It's making me really mad if I'm trapped. There's no way I'm trapped in here. How did he get here?
Would need the key.
Okay, I have a plan. I have a plan.
An enemy may be utilizing stealth. How interesting.
Where are you at, fam? Was this a bad idea? They can't come in here without letting me out.